And another area that I think is really important, besides advancing both the social emotional learning programs and understanding what works and under what conditions for whom, and as well as the neuroscience, is a focus on measurement and assessment. How do we know how children are doing? We have a lot of assessments about academics, not as many about social and emotional aspects. And one of the areas that I've been leading is the implementation of the Middle Years Development Instrument that follows the work at the Human Early Learning Partnership, which was founded by Dr. Clyde Hertzman. And that is where they have the Early Development Instrument. Again, a population-based measure, census-like, used in every province to determine how children are doing in kindergarten, kind of school readiness, but not so much. And it looks at social competence and emotional maturity. And just to note what we found in BC over the past few years, we've seen a significant increase in vulnerability around kindergarten children's social competence and emotional maturity, which means they're coming into schools with more need for social emotional learning programs than ever before. But to get back to the Middle Years Development Instrument, is a child self-report measure given to children during the middle years, in which they report on their well-being, but also their assets, connectedness to adults, after school time, nutrition and sleep, those things that we know are actionable. So I think the MDI now, we have data collected on over 100,000 children in Canada. And we're hoping to make it widespread. So just like you have a report out on how children are doing academically, we'll get a report on and how they're doing socially and emotionally. And what's so critical about that is once you have the data, you know where to go, where you need to put your lens and focus. It gives you the rationale, but also to check back on how it's going.